Our next item on the agenda is our 6.5, presentation of proclamation designating May 2022 as Mental Health Matters Month in Lake County, and Supervisor Sabatier will be reading this off.
Come on up again.
I think our meetings are better when we have puppies and children here. That needs to be a staple.
It's more interesting than we are. Welcome back. So I want to preface this proclamation with something I just heard on the radio on the way up here from Clear Lake, that there's more youth in our schools than ever that are accessing mental health services. And the thought that I had in the car was, well, is it that there's more accessing it, or is it that there's more accessibility to it? And I know that we've signed contracts here where all 10th graders have access to mental health services, and that keeps expanding and expanding. And so before I read the proclamation, I just want to acknowledge that while mental health, we're working on destigmatizing it as a community, as a population, but also the services being available to ensure that people have access continue to expand, especially right here in Lake County, and wanted to share my appreciation for that. May 2022 is Mental Health Matters Month. This proclamation recognizes May 2022 as Mental Health Matters Month in Lake County to enhance public awareness of mental health and dispel the stigma surrounding it. Whereas mental health challenges are one of the most common health conditions in California, affecting 1 out of 6 adults and impacting both the person experiencing mental health challenges and those who care and love the person facing the challenge. And whereas 1 out of every 24 Californians with a serious mental health illness have difficulty functioning in everyday life, and if left untreated, have life expectancies 25 years shorter than the general population. Whereas more than 16% of the Lake County adults surveyed feel that their mental health, which includes stress, depression, and problems with emotions, was not good for 14 or more of the past 30 days. And whereas in Lake County, the age-adjusted death rate is 29.3 per 100,000 population due to suicide, compared to 10.7 per 100,000 in California. That one's heavy. Whereas every day, millions of people face stigma related to mental health and may feel isolated and alone, going years before receiving any help. And whereas recovery can and does happen, and all Californians should know that support and help is available regardless of any individual situation. And whereas creating a community where everyone feels comfortable reaching out for the support they deserve is crucial to ending the stigma around mental health. And whereas access to support and ending the stigma is of paramount importance. And whereas the Board of Supervisors and Behavioral Health Services of Lake County wishes to enhance public awareness of mental health, passed and adopted this 3rd day of May 2022, and signed by our board chair.
Thank you very much. Again, Scott Abbott, Program Manager, Lake County Behavioral Health Services. Like physical health, mental health will affect everyone at some point in their lives, including themselves, but also their families and loved ones. And so I really appreciate, and we really appreciate as a department, that the board recognizing this for the board and their continual dedication to the citizens of this county and to furthering the work of our department and our contractors that we work with. I have the opportunity in my position to work with a lot of our staff and our contractors like Motherwise and Redwood Community Services who are here, and I know that they are all dedicated into helping our community and to improve it. It's a challenge, but we we have very dedicated people that are trying to do it. And again, board, we really appreciate your support. Obviously, we can't do it without you, and just again, thank you so much for your recognition.
Anyone else?
I'd like to say something if it's okay.
Please.
Good morning, everybody. Carrie Manning from Lake County Behavioral Health Services. I'm the MHS or Mental Health Services Act team lead, and I have an opportunity to work with amazing people. I have to say that without the support that people get from programs like Motherwise and RCS, the Harbor, our peer support centers, I think that those numbers that you mentioned would be a lot higher. And I just wanted to, thank everybody. I wanted to let the board know, you mentioned 10th graders. We've actually, Kendra and Michael, Kendra Boyce and Michael Moss, who are our prevention specialists currently, have actually trained all but one 10th grade class in this community on question, persuade, and respond. And that's these kids that are growing up now. You know, this is a time to reach them, you know, and teach them that it's okay not to be okay, and to teach them, you know, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to ask somebody, hey, are you doing okay today? You seem a little off. You know, we really need to destigmatize mental health, and we need to make it okay to talk about it. And I feel like everybody in this room is working towards that. And part of that, I would like to invite everybody to Library Park on May 14th for our Celebrate Mental Health Day. We have, I think it's 32 tables for the day. We're going to have live music. There will be activities for the whole family, or if you just want to come and hang out and just be. We welcome you guys, and that will be at Library Park, May 14th from 10 to 2. Thank you, everybody.
Anyone else?
Which way do I face?
You choose.
My name is Jaylene White. I work with Redwood Community Services as a mental health rehabilitation specialist. I'm also a mom, and I work with and see the stuff that our youth go through every single day. And it's not the major issues we think, it's very small issues. And it is not just, it shouldn't get to the point of receiving services. We are responsible as adults, as teachers, as parents, as the person walking down the street on the sidewalk to recognize things and stop and say something like Carrie said. Just having a conversation, just, you know, stepping up and saying, how's your day going? Have you ate something today? Are you hungry? Really can go a long ways, especially for a youth that really has a hard time seeing an end result that's positive. Just this week, my son lost his front tooth. He's 7, which should be such an exciting thing. And he was scared to go to school because he is going to get bullied for it, because now it's down to losing teeth that you're going to get bullied for. These kids are really struggling with mental health, and the bullies are struggling. And I teach that to my kids every day. Know that that child is facing something, going through something, battling their own things at home, and you need to be a kind person to him regardless of what he says to you. So I'm teaching that to my kids, and I encourage everybody to be that way with their kids and the friends that come over and the neighborhood kids and whatever else you can do. And then step up and be in roles like we're in with the mental health population, because it really does make a difference. And I don't know what I would do if I wasn't providing mental health services to the youth in our community. So step up and say something if you see it.
Anyone else?
Jessica?
You can speak anytime.
So mental health is part of our overall health. It's part of our, it's how we prioritize our well-being. And there's so many skills that we need to learn over time, coping skills, all kinds of skills and how to navigate. And our children aren't really born with those skills. They need to be modeled. They need to be nurtured and taught. And so I applaud all of you for all the work that you're doing. Mental health really does matter, and we need to destigmatize it. There are many times in every single one of our lives that we kind of need a little tune-up, or we need some special skills, or we need some ears. You know, we have loss of a loved one, loss of a job. These trying times, every single one of us is having a difficult time these days. So thank you for bringing this proclamation. Mental health truly does matter, and I'm so proud of the work that we do in our community. So thank you.
Sam wants you to move over. You're still in the lobby, you're not in the picture.
There we go. Oh, that's, oh, good, that works. Okay, one more. All right, thank you.
Thank you.
Any other comments from the board? Anyone from the public? And I'm not seeing any hands up.
Did we lose someone?
She okay?
Yeah, she's,
Oh, okay.
it's her shoes, she's fixing her shoes.
Okay.
I thought we lost somebody.
All right, with that, we'll close item 6.5.